All right. Now you guys can probably hear me. So I know I look like a bum. Let me get this clipped on. All right, that's probably going to be good enough. This is just going to be a little short video and an update on one of my tools here. HX Outdoors. This is the Ignite, and I just got in from working on some fence for my goats. I was working on what I was intentionally doing. I was out in the pasture, out of my goat pasture, and I was just gathering up some pine wood so I can do some future firecraft videos. That's what I was doing. So I had my Grow 148, had it with me, and my silky saw. Like I said, all I was planning on doing was gathering some wood. This is the Gomboy Curve, Silky Gomboy Outback Curve 240. So, and I had my multi-tool. Well, my goats have been getting out in this one area, and so while I was back there on the back 40, I found where they'd been getting out. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to fix some fence before I can go on with my wood collecting. So I go to start working on fence, and as I'm working on fence, I have some woven wire, and I'm trying to twist that woven wire together to patch up the fence, right? HX Outdoors. I just done a video on this blade the other day on this multi-tool, and check it out. Look at that. Where's the other half? It's right here. It went flying by my face whenever I was trying to twist wire together. So, HX Outdoors, I've already sent them an email. We'll see what they say in the email, see if they'll send me another one, see what's going on here. But we do have a broken multi-tool from HX Outdoors. This is the Ignite. And yeah, that is what happened. Broken multi-tool. So, like I said, I had a hold of the wire. Just pretend this is wire. Had a hold of the wire, and I was just giving it a twist, right? So it twisted the plier, kind of it racked it like that, and whenever it racked it like that, it just snapped it. So luckily I was able to find this piece, but that's what you're looking at as far as the grain structure goes. If you guys can see that at all, may not be close enough to y'all, but I just got home. I was, like I said, out there gathering wood and fixing fence for the goats. That's what happened. HX Outdoors. We'll see what they'll do. I'll let you guys know what they will do. And I took a page while I was out there. I took a page out of Peterbilt Knife Guy's, out of his catalog, basically. So I'm out there. I'm working on this fence, and I needed a piece of barbed wire to stretch across there to use to tie some of this woven wire up. All right. I had barbed wire with me. Guess what? I had no way of cutting it now because my pliers were broke. I took a piece of that barbed wire. I laid it across a really hard piece of wood. I took this Austin Grow EF 148 chopper, and I chopped that damn barbed wire in two. I just went whack. One chop, chopped the barbed wire in two. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little spot right there that I'm going to have to work on. You may be able to see it. It barely damaged the blade. It's right there. I mean, it barely damaged it. So I'll have to work on that. Let me see if I can get a little closer. See if you guys can see it. That little bit of damage. I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up good enough or not, guys. There's just barely a little bit of damage right there where I whacked that damn barbed wire in two. But whenever you're on the back 40 and you're trying to build fence, I didn't know I was going to be back there building fence. You know what I'm saying? I knew the goats had been getting out. I figured it was a small hole I could patch up, right? And it ended up being a bigger project than what I was really wanting to get into with the tools I had. But I was already there. When you're already, quarter of a mile from home, you use what you have on you, right? So that's what I was doing, and this did not work. I have patched fence with my Super Tool 300. Now that is a lot larger tool. Yes, a lot larger tool. The Leatherman Super Tool 300. And I've done all kinds of fence patching with it. It holds up fantastic, right? But we'll see what HX Outdoors has to say about this. I did send them an email, so we shall see. I am glad that I did not hurt the oven grill very much at all. This Austin steel, like I said, held up great for just whacking that freaking barbed wire into. And while I was there, I had to use my silky saw. Naturally, my silky saw worked perfect, like it always does. These silky saws are expensive, but in my opinion, they are worth it. They cut fast, and that's what they do. They do exactly as intended. They cut. That is what they do. So, Silky, amazing tool as usual. Evan Grow, good job on this blade. Did not chip out any worse than that. I mean, I had to chop freaking barbed wire in two with my knife because that broke. So anyway, guys, let's see. Let's see what we can do here with some of this paper. See if you guys can see this. I mean, if I can cut it. Right there it was. It went right through it. Right there. You can barely hear that. Yep, there's just a little drag right there where I whacked that damn barbed wire. But it barely dulled it, guys. Good shit right there. That is some good stuff. All right, guys. That's it for Chandler's Legacy Farm. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will let you guys know as soon as I know something on this multi-tool. Till then, quick little video. We are out of here. See ya.